I'm starting to think you might be just as fictional as those words you write all day up in your lair. Maisie continues evenly, her calmness more sickening, more cruel than open-faced fury ever could be. I wish I had screamed, cried. But no, I'd chosen this. Or no, she continues, I have that all wrong, don't I? Because maybe it's all less fiction than I ever knew. I didn't. I could never. Rocco crumples to his knees on cue. I'm your father. I hold my breath, keep my eyes open, as much as I'm tempted to block the rest out. No, I don't have a father anymore. Rocco lets out an inhuman wail, and there's a knocking sound coming from offset, and I'm sinking, lower and lower, toward my assigned folding chair, my first ever on any set, a grand feat, even if it does say writer and not Beatrix Noel. Then, cut! And applause and hoots, all a rolling blur of noise, threatening to knock me down to my knees, too. I squeeze my eyes shut, force myself to breathe in and out, remind myself that I asked for exactly this. No complaints, no regrets. I'm living my dream, aren't I? Watching this movie come to life? Even if that dream is currently treading into full-blown nightmare territory. More so than ever, as my bubble of personal space is interrupted by, "What do you think, Beatrix? Did that feel right?" My eyes snap open to see Rocco standing over me, a nervous smile hovering on his two perfect lips, parted just enough to show a small glimpse of his two perfect teeth, bright against his lightly tanned white skin. Though, it actually appears sincere, his need for my approval, his self-doubt. An expression I wouldn't have expected to ever have a home on his glossy A-list face. Though he's paid millions of dollars to play pretend with emotions, so how can anyone know what's real? There's a small crowd eagerly buzzing around him, as per usual, scrappy little bugs clinging to the brightest spotlight, waiting to hear me fawn so they can join in too. One grand, never-ending praise party for Rocco. That seems to be the way of things here on set. The way of his everyday, wherever he may go, no doubt.